Wait. Okay, hi. Sorry. I thought Mike went a bit haywire for a second, but I don't think it actually did. Welcome back to Glowkeeper. Last episode, we kind of struggled a little bit. There is one scroll left to find that isn't in the final climb, and it is this one. I am not sure if I should keep trying, because I might just be missing a very key insight. Look at the hint from last episode. Wrong button. Hint from last episode says air blows a completed mega scroll from here. Implies a couple things. Implies that the intended solution requires a mega scroll to be on something, which we can pretty easily do. We just have to get rid of this scroll, reset this room, and then we can turn this into a mega scroll by doing, just doing this. So mega scroll here, another scroll here. There are a couple other things that I would like to do, maybe. Can reset here as well. Seems hard, but might be possible. This is a starting point. Seems interesting, but it requires a loop. And a loop is hard. Because this line is impossible. So I don't know how I'm gonna use that. Either that or it's 2 airs from here, which also seems pretty unlikely. So a lot more likely that it's 1 air from here. So a lot more likely it's 1 air from here. Plus 1 air from here. Plus this is the final. More likely, right? I'm not entirely sure if it is. It seems completely impossible to get this air into this column. At least it looks impossible. Not sure if it actually is. Because, okay, if the mega scroll was here, this has to be a starting point or an ending point, right? It's stuck. Right? It's stuck next to 3 things, so it has to be a starting point. But if there's a starting point and this is the ending point, then this must take a trip out and take a trip back in. And therefore, I'm pretty sure you need to pass through here. I'm not sure that's possible. It doesn't look possible. Because of the fires that are going to block the way eventually. And I can't get rid of the fires because there's only 2 of them. I'm not sure how to get rid of the fires. Pretty sure there's no way to get rid of the fires. And like, I can't get rid of the scroll either. The scroll... This has to be an endpoint. Or it just has to be not there. If I just go off the rock, the fires would fall onto the scroll. And then, yeah, the fires are just there to block the way. This has to be a blocked path. Otherwise the fires... I don't know. Is there any way to get rid of the fire? There's only one way back in here. So it definitely seems like I have to get 2 airs here, which doesn't seem possible at all. I don't know how. I don't get this one. It doesn't look close to being possible. Because I can't push anything rightwards to swap with the air. I'll need to be able to stand on this spot. Which just also seems impossible. Because I need a rock here, plus a standing spot here. That's gonna stand on 3 different things, and I don't think that's even like... We don't even have that. We don't have 3 things to stand on. So it's clearly not possible, right? Because I don't think so. Can push this off for now. Again, can't push this way. Not possible. I can have access to one air here. What? So I have access to one air over here. Doesn't help us. Because even if I took this air... I can't blow this way, it's just not possible. If I reset this room, then like... Similarly, like, this can't be the endpoint for anything. If I started here, try to go through here and then come back. Again, not possible because I only have one line. So what's the answer? I don't get it. See, you just cannot form any empty line here. There's no way. No empty line works. There's no empty line in here. There just isn't one. I'm pretty sure this is designed to not have an empty line available. Although the position of this room, being able to bridge to these two rooms is very fascinating to me. The fact that the hint shows a completed scroll means that this scroll must be completed. It must have collected 2 scrolls from here. So it's either solvable from this state, or solvable from the, or it's solvable from the reset state without affecting any of this. Actually, it might work to remove exactly 1 scroll, but removing 2 scrolls is a lot harder. I can remove 1 scroll like this. Doesn't help. For a couple reasons. There just isn't a way to do this, is there? I don't see it. The next best idea I have is to be able to pass through here, but like it's not possible. I don't see a way to do it if it is possible. I need an empty dot, which doesn't exist here. Water doesn't do anything. I'm wondering if the water is helpful, but it doesn't. I think it's only there for traversal. I'm wondering if the water can be helpful, but I don't think it is. So what am I here for? I get an air. What use is this air? It has no use. I forgot how to get the rock out either, honestly. Can I get the two rocks to be together? Honestly, what happens if I try and get rid of this rock only without the scroll being rid of? How do I do that again? And you blow out the air here. Maybe that's useful somehow. I don't know, I get rid of the scrolls. There you go, two rocks. So now this can happen. But again, because of the fire, doesn't help. And even if I did collect the scroll at this point, which I did, again, fire falls, and then when the fire falls, you can't pass through. This is designed to not let any line through. And I'm pretty sure it's not gonna let... Could I get access to a rock here? Maybe do a couple swaps. Actually, it could be possible if I could get the rock to be freely moved around here. Via air. Oh, I have an idea. Okay. So, let's see if I can get a piece of air here. So I want to get rid of one of these scrolls. Before that I need to reset you. I need to blow this air out, which should be possible. I say should be, it's actually kind of challenging. It actually is kind of challenging. I need to figure out exactly how to get that to work, but I feel like it's possible. Let's think about it. Actually, is it possible? I need 3 airs. And the last air has to be at a purple dot. I think a purple zone. I think we've talked about this before. If I wanted to blow a rock, I'll need the ending to be purple. There's only 2 purples, so either the start or the middle is not purple, which has to directly be connected to a purple. Which doesn't seem possible in either of these cases, unless I can somehow move this air over, which clearly I cannot. Or I can get 2 of these airs to be moved down here, which I also cannot do. Can't get rid of the scroll here, because that scroll is going to be the endpoint. It can never reach the purple zone. So I can't really... What can I do? This either has to be the endpoint. This has to be the endpoint. Right? This idea no longer seems to work. I feel like there's a very specific way in which it will work, but maybe not. That's my last idea. Is to get air... Not like that. Is to get air to blow the rock. Or to get rid of this scroll so I can push the rock manually. But I can't get rid of the scroll because I always get crushed. I either get crushed... Yeah, there's no way to get rid of the scroll otherwise. It's always gonna be an endpoint. So similar to the... Similar to the scroll up there. Can't get rid of it either, because this cannot. This has to be an endpoint. Unless I get rid of you, and then you know, you get on the purple zone. That's a problem, isn't it? That's a big problem. Speed isn't gonna help me here. What is it? 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 Why is this hint so greatly unhelpful? Do you really think it's the easier part of the puzzle is to blow rightwards? Because there's the part I'm not trying to get. I'm not getting to. Relies on two things, both of which seem impossible. Either both of these airs come down here, or I get this entire setup to be blown apart. Which doesn't seem possible either. Is there any reason why there's two reset points here? Is there any reason why there's two reset points here? Why are there two reset points here? If I leave and come back, will my reset point be... It'll be a closer one. What does that have to do with anything? I forgot how reset points could be meta. I think the absence of reset points could be meta. If I collected a scroll and reset, would that be a problem? Yeah, this scroll is, it's just there. These scrolls are gone, but it doesn't help. I really do think it's supposed to be getting something through here. Like that is my final idea. Otherwise I'm just stuck. Because I have no idea what else I can do. I'm not sure if I'm not seeing something, or maybe I am just not seeing something. But how do I unravel this thing? The other idea is like to free the rock, but how do I free that rock? I need to blow it, but we already kind of decided that blowing the rock is not possible. Can dropping something break a line? I forgot what the idea was, but the idea was to like... combine these two. Okay, hold on. So let me just see how I got this scroll again. To do this, I did this, right? I mean, clearly that's not gonna help me. I guess I can get rid of you. Come from here. And do this. This or this. The idea is, what if I collected a scroll while drawing a line? That breaks the line. That didn't really help. This thing is completely messed up. I don't understand this. I straight up don't. I'm gonna leave and come back later. And by leave, I mean I'm gonna take the fast travel out. There is one more score I can hit, which is this one. Oh, this kind of looks like a problem as well. Jeez. There's a scroll up there. There's this thing. Probably do anything though. I could get rid of all of these, combine them together. The final climb. Okay. Well, we can get a bit higher and see what's up there. There's air here, there's ice here, there's dirt here. There's no way out. Air can blow stuff. I don't actually know if there's anything. Can't really climb up there. Even if you drop down by one, pretty sure I can't make it. There's this ice over here which is for something, although I have no idea what that's for. I can theoretically drop it down by one if that's useful. I mean, I suppose it somewhat is, right? Because I could then drop you down to, say, this position. That's still not gonna help. That's still like really, really high. Oh, yeah, it's still really, really high. Oh, but if I collected the scroll, that would drop. I'm missing one. I'm missing the ability to go up there. I guess the fire could help. The fire could help melt that into water. But wouldn't that drop one of the rocks really, really low? I think it would, right? I just realized I kind of could have already done that a while ago. Okay, let's do this. Let's go back. I could blow this over. Melt you into water. What does that do? It means I can jump from here. Here. Which is almost makeable too. Actually, is it makeable? From here I can only jump to like here, right? That's not gonna make it up there. Eh, it might. I can't really decipher, but this line to this line I have three, and this line to my hits this line is also technically possible. So like maybe it's possible. Okay. Okay, maybe I can stand on the dirt block first. Then do the melting. Is this makeable? Oh, I think it is. Ugh. Ah, you know what? Maybe it's not. That's a problem. Actually, it isn't a problem if... No, but it is a problem because I can't get up there right now. I was thinking it wouldn't be a problem if the scroll was there, right? Because then I could jump from here to here. But the problem is that because if the scroll is there, then I couldn't get up there. I can get it from here. So like, technically speaking, if instead of dropping by one, I kind of replaced it. That could help. So like, I would like to blow with a rock underneath here, I think. That's clearly not possible in this state, but maybe it would be in some other way. Hmm. It's pretty close. So honestly, it is pretty close. So now we're one off, I think. What about exactly one off? Yeah, this drops by one, and then we're out. But because this purple zone is here, this has to be taken up. Actually, if that's the problem, then the problem was a lot earlier then, wasn't it? Can I jump from here to here now? No. Can I jump from here to here? No. So like, yeah, this is definitely not makeable in 2 jumps. So I have to drop something from here. But if I did drop something from here like that, then I might as well drop something from everything else, which makes sense. Dropping stuff from here makes a lot of sense. So like, this feels optimal, but it's not optimal. So getting the scroll and getting rid of it. This is all, these jumps are all maximal. I want to be able to melt here. So the main concern is... I'm so low. Need to be like 2 higher too. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Does this have a hint? This does not have a hint, funny enough. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense to not have a hint, but sure, still. Even if I could... I want to get up there, obviously. But I wonder if that will help us at all, in any way. Does that help me? Not really. Okay, so... I seems to be in the right height. Could I have made it higher? No, right? Like, I could have left this higher by a bit. No, I mean, even then... Oh, what if I did this? Wait, isn't that still a problem? Yeah, that is still a problem. Unless I jumped at this point. There you go. Oh, alright. Well, there you go. So after all, it does combine every single aspect of the game, I think. It does in fact combine every single aspect. It combines the typical element matching, it combines air blowing, it combines fire melting ice, it combines stone pushing, purple zones, scroll metas, and timing based puzzling. That's actually amazing that this puzzle has every single thing involved. That's actually awesome. So, what's this? Oh, wait, hold on. I see what's going on. Also, firstly, like, if you froze your. If you froze your. Yeah, if you froze yourself anywhere else, it actually wouldn't work. Like, the cursor would just go away. You literally could not draw a line. But now I guess I can. Oh. I freed the fireflies? I think I did. Oh. Yay, now the world shines bright. Hooray! Level up translation, what does that mean? No idea. Playtesters, uh-huh. Huh. What a game. Hey, that's me! Yeah, and maybe we'll play Glowkeeper in person. That was an event at my local library where the game was it featured? It was one of the stalls in the game. Completion time 9 hours 32 minutes and 55 seconds. Well, we're almost done. We're almost done. So this was to release the fireflies. I wonder what like the significance of this was. That's really interesting. Also, I really like the fact that I don't want to reset this. I don't know if the direction matters. There is no undo or reset thing here. I think it would be really funny if like they put the undo reset. If they put the undo reset sign here, just to mess with you. I don't know. Can I reset? No, I can't. Well, I can leave from here. Can I reset from here? Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to touch this ice and see if my cursor still shows up with the ice touched. But I think the answer is no. I don't think my cursor would show up. Although it is all yeah, no, it's different rooms. If I went to another room and like play around with the ice and froze myself. Yeah, if I froze myself, I don't think I would have been able to move my cursor. Anywho, still, that leaves us with one puzzle. One puzzle for the 40 scroll gate. Ah, what do I do with you? No idea. This being the last puzzle, I really want to just get this over and done with. I don't know if I do find a solution soon, and in the next episode, then that episode's gonna be pretty short. It's gonna be like 16 minutes. It's my prediction. And I don't want to release an episode that's just me, you know, bumbling around in this set of rooms, not figuring something out. I'm pretty sure I've looked at all my possibilities. I'm pretty sure like none of them really make any sense to me. We know from the hint that we have to blow a completed scroll, and mind you, it is completed. As you can see from the hint here, this is a red scroll, which is the score you get from 3 in a row. So that scroll must be completed. It is not an incomplete scroll. Or maybe according to the hint, it doesn't matter. What we do know is it should be possible with a completed scroll, because the hint says so. It may also be completed with an incomplete scroll, but I mean, yeah, this room, the hint for this room also used a complete scroll here, even though You could make the complete scroll be this one, and then this would be incomplete. It's possible to do it with this being a complete scroll. Is what the hint is trying to tell you. And, you know, by just making that connection, this should also be possible. So what is it I'm missing? It's not the ability to blow a rock away here, right? See, if it was, then that would already solve... That would solve this puzzle on its own, without the need to get rid of this rock. I think by design, that means that we're not blowing away this rock. Because then that also gives us another free scroll here, without ever needing us to interact with the puzzle of getting this rock out. So I don't think so. I don't think it's blowing away this rock. I don't even think it's getting a line through here. Don't think so. We know resetting won't. Resetting will cancel a line, so no reset shenanigans here. Is it therefore not to get a line in a loop? If not, then it must be two airs from here plus an air from here. Right? Maybe not. How else can this work? It doesn't seem at all workable, like honestly, it really doesn't. We tried making it so that this was a mega scroll and we tried to get a line through the mega scroll, but that also doesn't work. Two airs here seems to be the next best option, which is sad because that's such a horrendous option. No one would... I wouldn't do it. Is there any time-based element here? I don't think so. Don't think so at all. Alright, I'll think about it. I don't think I'm gonna try and like think about this too much more. I'll just let the next episode be a short one. So yeah, until next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye.